Hi everybody. Welcome to live. We're going to give it a minute or two so that people have a chance to come in. This is going to be subscriber only, so if you're not a subscriber, I am really, really sorry. Hello, Goob. Hey, carry me through. Baseball, Sheldon. Okay, I think. Okay. Are y'all ready? That's good, Goob. Okay. We are doing trivia tonight. It is subscriber only. The second story for the Boneyard Scribe is up and ready. He'll be delighted, I think. It's a little bit more it's different than the last one. Not still has that I'm not going to tell you anything about it because I don't want to give it away. That's not my job. My job is to do nature stuff with you. So, let's get into it. Maybe. I don't have anybody to read it beforehand. So, I don't know. The Gaboon viper is the largest viper in blank. Is it A, South America, B, Asia, C, Africa, or D, Australia? Again, the Gaboon viper is the largest viper in A, South America, B, Asia, C, Africa, D, Australia. I don't know if it's child friendly. It is C, Africa. It is African. 32. What does the snake do to its prey once it's bit an animal? Does it A, hold on to it, or B, bite and release? What does the snake do with its prey once it's bit it? Does it A, hold on to it, or B, does it bite and release? I'm just wondering, how far do I take the whole in character thing? Yes, it holds on to it. Do Gaboon vipers lay eggs or give live birth? Do Gaboon vipers lay eggs or give live birth? I hope so. I hope he's a little bit creepy. That's what I'm hoping. Gaboon vipers give live birth. They do not lay eggs. The Gaboon viper has fangs that are blank inches long. Is it A5, B2, C1, D3? Sounds like Battleship. The Gaboon vipers have fangs that are blank inches long. Is it A5, B2, C1, D3? The answer is B, 2 inches long. The San Francisco garter snake can have up to blank young. Is it A10, B15, C35, D50? The San Francisco garter snake can have up to blank young. Is it A10, B15, C35, D50? I think eventually I will challenge Sheldon. I think. It's okay, Goob. It is C35. They can have up to 35 young. The tiger keelback is not only venomous, but it's also poisonous. True or false? The tiger keelback is not only venomous, but it is also poisonous. True or false? Ugh. It is absolutely 100% true. The tiger keelbacks, or the keelbacks in general, are venomous and poisonous. The tiger keelback snake may store toxins from its prey, which are mainly A. Frogs and toads, B. Other snakes, C. Large insects, or D. Poisonous mammals. The tiger keelback snake may store toxins from its prey, mainly A. Frogs and toads, B. Other snakes, C. Large insects, or D. Poisonous mammals. Not always. Remember, nature's really good at breaking her own rules. The answer is A. Frogs and toads. 38. Tiger keelback snakes are rare-fanged. Yes or no? Tiger keelback snakes are rare-fanged. True or false? Or, I'm sorry, not true and false. Tiger keelback snakes are rare-fanged. Yes or no? Yes, they are rare-fanged. Sorry. So I will tell you, Sheldon, that this new story is longer than the first one. The first one was like 9 minutes. So this one will be a bit longer. After death, the rough green snake does what? A. Change its color, or B. Resembles what the adults do. You know what? We're gonna switch that up. After death, the rough green snake changes color. True or false? After death, the rough green snake changes color. True or false? Yeah, it's the last one, I think, was 9 minutes when all was said and done, roughly. This one's probably going to be double that. And these are going to be longer videos. I wish I had a way to make them AI so that you could see the action, but I don't know how to do it. After death, after death, the rough green snake changes color. True or false? Are we like, are you guys done with this already? You guys have gone quiet. Oh no. Can you guys hear me? Oh no. Well, chat's not happening. I'm gonna have to, I'm not seeing it on my phone. That's why. Okay, so the answer is true. It changes color after death. Rough green snakes feed on what? A. Small mammals. B. Bird eggs. C. Insects. D. Spiders. Or E. C and D. Again, rough green snakes feed on what? Small mammals. B. Bird eggs. C. Insects. D. Spiders. Or E. C and D. Yeah, that's what makes the old movies good. That is true. I will accept C and D and E. At night, rough green snakes sleep where? At night, rough green snakes sleep where? A. In shrubs. B. Hiding in logs. Guys, make sure if you're enjoying this live that you give it a thumbs up, give it a like. Yes, they blah blah blah. They sleep in shrubs. Western hognose snakes often do what to protect themselves? Flatten out its neck. A. Flatten out its neck. B. Play dead. C. Bite. D. Hiss. E. A and B. You, Sheldon, carry me through, and me, yup. It's probably because it's subscriber only. So I will accept A, B, and E. Now they may also do the other two, but that's what I'm accepting. Western hognose snakes are A, rare-fanged, or B, front-legged. Preston Groves, hi. They do play dead, absolutely. Western hognose snakes are A, rare-fanged, or B, front-fanged. It is A rare-fanged colubrid. And yes, they are venomous. Their bite is blank to humans. Is it A, weak, B, painful, C, breaks down skin, or D, causes convulsions? Their bite is blank to humans. Is it A, weak, B, painful, C, breaks down skin, or D, causes convulsions? I'm sorry, Goob. Sorry that your eyes are blurry. Preston has gone quiet. I've never even heard of them biting humans. Was it an eastern or a western? I'm assuming their venom's the same. But their venom is A, weak. I don't know how much venom your son got, but supposedly the venom is weak. Whatever that means. Goob, only about nature and science. The eastern Massasauga is what? Oh, it's a pet. The eastern Massasauga is what? Is it A, a garter snake, B, a water snake, C, a rattlesnake, or D, another name for a racer? Ooh, a western. The eastern Massasauga is what? Is it A, a garter snake, B, a water snake, C, a rattlesnake, or D, another name for a racer? Wow. People know this, are guessing this one. The Massasauga is a rattlesnake. I don't know where Preston is. Preston, are you still here? They're not a very big rattlesnake, but they are a rattlesnake. Why do people rarely get bit by the eastern Massasauga? Is it A, because it's too shy, B, because it's docile, C, the fangs are too small, or D, who really knows? Why do people rarely get bit by the eastern Massasauga? A, because it's too shy. B, because it's docile. C, the fangs are too small. Or D, who knows? The answer is A. The answer is A. I don't suggest anybody go out of their way to pick these guys up. They are a rattlesnake. They do have venom. They tend to be elusive. So elusive, in fact, that there have been park rangers at the Indiana Dunes National Park and the Indiana Dunes State Park, where these snakes are said to live, who have been there their whole career and have never seen one. So there you go. Eastern Massasaugas tend to live near blank. Is it A, prairies, B, the edges of forest, C, wetlands, or D, rivers? No, I'm the one that's hiding something. Not really. Eastern Massasaugas tend to live near what? A, prairies, B, edges of forest, C, wetlands, D, near rivers. Cubs win? Holy moly! Uh-oh, what was that? The answer is quite possibly, well, the answer is C, quite possibly D as well. Sorry. Well, yeah, maybe a wet prairie. They tend to like they tend to like it wet, which is weird for rattlesnake. Blue racers can grow to A, 6.5 feet, B, 2 feet, C, 9 feet, D, 3 feet. Blue racers can grow to A, 6.5 feet, B, 2 feet, C, 9 feet, D, 3 feet. Sometimes I feel like I'm naming off droids from Star Wars. I would love to I would love to flip up a blue racer. That would be so cool. It is 6.5 feet. These guys are big. Blue racers can move how fast? A, 4 miles per hour, B, 6 miles per hour, C, 9 miles per hour, D, 10 miles per hour. We lost Sheldon. I think. Sheldon, are you in there? I think we lost Sheldon. Oh, well. Oh, no, he's there. Okay. I saw 4 miles per hour. It might be faster. I don't know. Hey, I'm just saying. I don't follow sports, so there's a reason I don't follow sports, actually. Ow. Sheldon, what is the correct answer? Because what I saw had them at 4 miles per hour. Blue racers may overwinter in groups of up to blank. Is it A, 250, B, 15, B, 15, C, 100, D, 300, E, B, and C? Okay, so maybe closer to 6. I'll accept A and B then for that one. I hate when I look something up and it's wrong. I really hate that. Blue racers may overwinter in groups of up to A, 250, Blue racers may overwinter in groups of up to A, 250, B, 15, C, 100, D, 300, E, B, and C. The answer is B, 15, C, 100 in extreme cases, or D, B, and C. #51. The adder is the only venomous snake in blank. Yeah, I'm always live at 7 p.m. on Tuesdays. So I probably got this one wrong too. The adder is the only venomous snake in A, Germany, B, Spain, C, the UK, or D, India. The adder is the only venomous snake in blank in A, Germany, B, Spain, C, the UK, or D, India. Sorry, guys. It is C, the UK. Of course, they may be found in other locations also. Female adders can have up to blank young. Is it A, 20, B, 30, C, 10, D, 6? Germany actually has 2. The European adder and the European asp viper. That is asp viper. Female adders can have up to blank young. Is it A, 20, B, 30, C, 10, D, 6? Oh, and I'm switching out snakes tomorrow for tomorrow's filming. I'm not going to use the cobra. It is A, 20. I gotta watch. Hold on, guys. I gotta find my other cord. No, I don't want you. Ouch! Adder venom is blank to humans. A, painful. B, useless. Adder venom is blank to humans. A, painful, or B, useless. Sheldon, a lot of my trivia starts off somewhat easy. I don't try to make it hard, but sometimes it just happens. Wow, I feel like this one was even worse than the last live. Wow. Northern water snakes are blank in the United States. Northern water snakes are blank in the United States. They are A, common, or B, rare. northern water snakes are blank in the United States? A, common, or B, rare? Wait, you both don't like snakes? Yes, it is A. They are both common. Northern water snakes can be mistaken for what other snakes? A, cobras and kraits. B, copperheads and cottonmouths. C, garter snakes and hognose snakes. Or D, copperheads and olive water snakes. I don't think there is an olive water snake. I think that's supposed to be olive sea snakes. Northern water snakes can be mistaken for what other snakes? A, cobras and kraits. B, copperheads and cottonmouths. Yes, copperheads and cottonmouths. Among other things, what might a northern water snake eat? Is it going to be A, garter snakes, B, bullhead catfish, C, mosquito larvae, or D, dragonfly larvae? Yeah, I didn't think there was. I, again, messed up on my typing. Among other things, what might northern water snakes eat? Is it A, garter snakes, B, bullhead catfish, C, mosquito larvae, or D, dragonfly larvae? E is not an option. I didn't do it. I did not do it. Whatever they want, I did not do it. It is B, bullhead catfish, which it probably has to eat very carefully because bullheads have spines, pretty sure. Northern water snakes are social and may bask together. True or false? Northern water snakes are social and may bask together. True or false? It is true, they do. Timber rattlesnakes have several common names, including what? A, canebrake, B, Mojave, C, prairie, or D, woods. Timber rattlesnakes have several common names, including what? A, canebrakes, B, Mojave, C, prairie, or D, woods. It is A, canebrake. There is not a woods rattlesnake. There is a Mojave and there is a prairie, but there is not a woods. What I think is very pretty are the melanistic timber rattles. Its venom is said to be enough to blank, and we're talking about the timber rattlesnake. Its venom is said to be enough to blank. A, unalive a person. B, put a person to sleep. C, cause skin to rot. Or D, cause major pain. which it probably also does. Its venom is said to be enough to A. unalive a person, B. put a person to sleep, C. cause skin to rot, and D. cause major pain. Which again, I think it does C and D. Well, I don't quite think the bite actually puts you to sleep, but I do know that it can kill you. I still do not have a response from the courts on my jury duty, so I think you would be in too much pain to go to sleep. 60. At what age do female timber rattlesnakes reach maturity? Is it A, 5 years, B, 2 years, C, 8 years, D, 17 years? At what age do female timber rattlesnakes mature? Is it A, 5 years, B, 2 years, C, 8 years, or D, 17 years? Sheldon, you've been bit by a timber? I should have Sheldon on as a guest. We can talk about snake safety. By the way, the answer is Sheldon, did you answer? I'm sorry. I get wrapped up in your bite. That's scary. I heard of a guy. It is 5 years old. It's A. I'm going to open this up because what? Well, maybe not. I thought I did. Anyway. I don't know why. They're downstairs. Yeah, I did. I did. So I think I'm going to use this as my snake for tomorrow during filming. Oh, got it. What do you think? Is this better than the Cobra? Yeah, it's actually the one. This little one has scared more people. Does it fit on your arm? Goob, if you don't know who the car is, call the police. It's not real. It's not real. Because I would never do that to a real snake. Yeah, I would call 911 or wherever you're at. If you don't know the car, I don't know if I can fit this. Oh, that's not going to work. It's the fact that it sort of moves on its own. It it really doesn't wrap around my arm. Not like the Cobra would. The only way to do it is really like that. Um, You know what? I honestly like my other collection. Next live. No, because well, never mind. That wouldn't work, Sheldon. Our next live, which will be Friday at 1 o'clock, we're going to be talking about seed dispersal. And then at 7 o'clock, we're going to do pollinators. No, it wouldn't work. I don't know. Goob? It doesn't really fit. It's there, but you won't be able to see it. Now it looks like it's going for my neck. Now it looks like he's going for my neck. Push it back. No, he's fine right where he's at. It's, yeah. No, it's not dead. It's not dead. It's never been alive to be dead. But yeah, I suppose it's death. Well, I'm pretty sure plastic is not alive. Whatever it's made out of. That's what I'm afraid of. I gotta be outside in that hot. I'm gonna film this in the morning. When the sun is, I'm gonna feed and water the dogs, and then I'm going to water the dogs. Or I'm gonna feed and water the dogs. Yeah, but guys, I'll be right back. I may be a few minutes. I'll be back. Sorry, guys. Jorge. Jorge. Look at the pinned comments. I'm not going to be filming anything at 3 a.m. Hi, Logan. Tired. We are just chatting right now. So, you missed trivia, Logan. You would have liked it today. We did snake trivia. Snake trivia. All types of trivia questions about snakes. And it was hard. Right, Sheldon? I even managed to get Sheldon a couple times. Yep, I stream every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. My lives are 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. Gosh, darn it. So, questions, comments, whispers. Ow. I answered a bunch of questions or a bunch of stuff earlier today. I try to get the comments. No, I do not. I do not collect. I don't have any yet, anyway. You said it was on the avocado one? Do That's a short. Come on. Yes. Gertrude's Mendoza, I answered you. So if you go back and you look at that, if you go back and you look at that short, it'll be done. I answered you. Oh no. I hate when I realize that I make a mistake. Sheldon, next time I get you to where you are, if it's, we gotta figure out some way of getting in contact. My problem is, it's a shed. Everything good, Goob? $14,000. Sheldon, don't put it up in here. At least not right now. There's too many people. We're talking about anything and everything because right now live is over. Basically, we're just chatting. If you want to be here for like the topic, then you need to be here at like 7 p.m. Central Standard Time because that's what time I start. It's okay. Oh, Snorlax? That's okay. Uh-oh. Oh no. Show chat. Goob, it won't let you what? Oh. Um, but yeah. I'm excited for tomorrow. Whose profile 14 grand? Are you talking Goobs? Or mine? What I want to know is, how do I know if the stories are too scary for kids? Yes, Logan's Cool Reptiles, what's up? Mine is neither a duck or a cat. What's up, Logan? Did I miss something? I wonder if he's talking about Goobs. Guys, if you haven't checked out the other channels, I think it's different. I think it's a fist. He's got it. It worked. I'm excited. We have today We broke we made it to 10 subscribers on my other we made it to 10 subscribers on the new channel. And that has me so excited. I can't see everybody that's on there. Thank you, Sparrow Creed. You're just coming in at the wrong time to learn. Thank you, Sheldon. But, like I said, Friday, yes. It was actually every once in a blue moon. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't post a lot of times. My lives do not get posted sometimes till 5 minutes beforehand. Sometimes I will schedule them an hour beforehand, but that's rare. So I go live at 7 p.m. on Tuesdays and Fridays, Central Standard Time. And if you're here in the first 15 minutes, if you're one of the first people here, and you're here at 7 o'clock, you get to hear the topic. If you get here at 8 o'clock, chances are you've missed it. Once we reach 50 subscribers on the other channel, I can go live. And you'll get a chance to hang out with the Boneyard Scribe for an hour. And I don't know if he's going to want to do a story, or if he's going to talk about cryptids, if he's going to do real ghost stories, or if he's going to do just sit back and talk. I am trying to make it so that when it's time for that to happen, it'll be in character versus this. Because it'll be more fun, I think, if he's in that way. Absolutely. That's going to be so cool because if and when it gets monetized, my membership thing is going to be the Fleshy Club. I think so. I mean, is that an okay thing to call you guys like fleshies? Because if they have one to tell, I would rather have I would rather have I would rather have like I would like to have I'd like to have real stories, real hauntings than not. Sheldon, I'm planning on having him roast me. I'll be making fun of myself. I gotta think of what to do on Halloween. Do you think we can make 50 by Halloween? Because that would be cool. Goob, I don't know, dude. It can't be too vile. Tomorrow's video, I believe, is supposed to be wintergreen. Bye, Logan. Bye, Logan's Cool Reptiles. I will say probably the next video on his channel. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. It is not nature videos on that channel. Although he might talk about I really want to do cryptids. I think he should talk about cryptids. And I'm learning so much, looking for ideas. We're gonna do a phantom. There's gonna be Have I gone through the story titles with you, Sheldon? Did I do that? So, Eyes on Me is going to be out this week. Can I Have a Ride? If I have it out and ready, it might be out by Saturday. Waiting for. I can only tell you a little bit about each story. Eyes on Me is going to be a statue with a curse, sort of. Waiting for is something in the woods and dreams. Love's wounds, the man drinks from his love's paw print. We can't. People tell their stories about experiences. I don't know what that's going to be yet. Parasite, it feeds. One shot. Broken. Who am I? Gray days. Cured. Whose hands? And Can I Have a Ride? That's what I have so far. So far. Carry Me Through really liked the last one or the first one. I really want to bring in and draw inspiration from actual cryptids and legends. Yeah, I don't do news usually. I have two sort of nature-based videos or channels, and then I have his channel. I don't, but I love talking about him. You can send them to I will get there, I promise. Whoops. That's my address. Oh. Yeah, I'd imagine some things it would be hard. Yeah, if you spend a lot of time out there, you're going to see something. I mean, there's some things that it's just easier for me to absolutely. I There are some things that I'm willing to accept. And then there's other things that I have a harder time accepting. I'm a believer in the idea that if if you try to explain it by science and you can't, then that leaves only one choice. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. There's talk of a bird in Alton, Illinois. A big bird. Like, really big bird. Um, I don't know. I I have a hard time with that one. Yeah, I have a hard time with that one. I have a much easier time with Bigfoot. Um, that just, for some reason, I get that. To me, it makes sense. If it's a no, no, not not as a living, breathing creature, no. I I have a harder time with Nessie. I have a harder time with that type of a cryptid because there's just, it's harder. Um they have to have a food source. They have to have, there's just too many. There's just too much with Nessie. Bigfoot, Yeti, they're able to, they're primates, so there's no reason not to believe that if they're there, that there's some level of intelligence going on. I no, no. Bigfoot, whatever you want to call them, it's not a gorilla. It's either one or two things. It's either an early hominid that's managed to survive, an interdimensional being that is able to hop, skip, and jump, because the Native Americans, at least on the northwest coast, consider them guardians. I don't know. I'm not an expert. Do I think that there's room for things we don't understand? Hells yeah. Um yeah, but I don't know if they might be animal, maybe. They all have this is my take on life, okay? I'm not going to go vegetarian, but everything that is here, everything that is alive was created spiritually before it was created physically. And therefore, it has a spirit. I'm not saying they were. But a lot of people think that, well, not everybody, but so I've had people ask me with my views if I'm vegetarian. I'm like, no, it's not about being vegetarian. It's about respect. There's so many stories about some of these cryptids, if you want to call them that, where if you disrespect the land, that's when they get angry. And I don't play the game. The Greeks believed that if you just chop down a tree for the sake of chopping it down, you're going to be in trouble. And I stand by, and I've said it before. If you go in and you are a business or you're an individual that poaches, you're gonna answer for that. Etna Blue and Hawaii, I believe, is going off. The one that I'm leery of is Rainier. I think when that one goes, I think if Rainier goes, it's going to be bad. And I think when that fault line in Missouri, when it goes, it's going to be bad. It's been letting off a little bit of steam here and there, but no. There's a reason why certain areas were held sacred, and I'm sorry, but they should not be messed with. Man man should not be they should not be messing with stuff that they're messing with. We are we're gonna push Mother Nature, and Mother Nature is gonna push right back. Yellowstone's gonna be bad. We will be on the edge. The Western United States, yeah, I don't know. You know, we can sit here and we can make predictions about this, that, and the other, but I I think as they're gonna push for this oil that they or minerals that they found, and they want to develop them. They need to leave it alone. Maybe it's that my love for nature, but they need to just leave it alone. That's part of what I'm talking about. I don't know. That's the problem is right now we don't know. If you look at the um if you look at a lot of our farms, if you've ever driven out west, yeah, nope. Nebraska, Wyoming, hi Marie. I really think we need to I really think we need to respect what we have, because if we don't start respecting, no. Well, we have no way of knowing, like we can predict certain things, but what do you do when it's not about science? What do you do when it's something other than science? I think I don't believe in the concept of a mother as a being. It would be if there are some things that there's nothing you're there's some things, Marie, that honestly, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Do you know how many asteroids zip past us every day? There's Yeah, I mean, just one. If I were to get on my phone every other week or every other day, there's a new one. And sometimes they pass really close. I mean, what's to say people need to start thinking. Um there's one that they were talking was going to hit, and I don't know if it's going to or not. Bye, Goob. The thing is, like, the poles change. Like, it's never... The North Pole is not a static location. It moves. The poles have flipped before. Yeah. Mother Nature... a solar storm could put us in the Stone Age. Any one of these solar storms that we've been having is capable of turning off our communications. To be perfectly honest, I don't know anything about flipping. I mean, look at what happened in Switzerland. Yeah. Yeah, there was a possibility of us being able to see it. And there's so much that could happen, and honestly, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I don't want to be a naysayer, because I'm not. The only thing you can do is be ready. I mean, Switzerland lost an entire village. An entire village. Because of global warming. And it's not going to be the only one. There's no escaping some of the damage. Like, we're already in hurricane season. And the possibility of a major storm. All it takes is for a storm to stall. Yeah, but you can't. You need to know what's there. You need to know what's there, but you also have to keep living. And you can't live in fear. That's the bottom line. Until it happens, my talents, my hobbies, they're not much use right now. Well, yeah, but you still have to keep living. You can't give in to you need to be prepared. And it's okay to be prepared. But at the same time, you still need a job. If you have kids, your kids still need to go to school. I've been saying that all night. I think if we don't, well, Sheldon, I still depend on books. I'm not a total expert. But in the right places, yeah, I could keep somebody alive. The medicine would be tricky. Medicine would be tricky. True. Medicine would be tricky because some plants are medicinal, but they're not edible. I'm a suburban guy. Sorry, not an excuse. Not an excuse. We all start somewhere. That's why I always say, what is something I always say? You need to know what is in your yard. Now, some of us have more yards than others. I'm lucky. Trust me, if I had to, trust me, if I had to, if it came down to it, you have to know. You just have to know. No internet. Agreed, Sheldon. The hardest part about it really is being smart about it. Like you can't go out and just pick anything and eat it. You can't just go and pick something, even if it's edible, and eat it. Like some of the teas are medicinal, and if you're on a medicine, you could potentially mess yourself up. Anyway, guys, we should probably call it a night. Sheldon, are you still here? Am I talking to myself? Now, see, burdock is one of those plants. They eat it in Japan, I believe, or Korea. One of the two. It's edible. Most thistles are edible. I don't know. I don't know about tumbleweed, but most thistles are edible. The one thing that I've seen that trips people up the most is, believe it or not, onions. More people get tripped up because they're out digging for what they think are onions, and they end up getting camas or Star of Bethlehem. And you don't want to get camas, at least not death camas. I won't even I don't even think about picking pokeweed. I won't do it. I won't do it. Yeah, and I won't touch that either. I know what that is. Moon apple. That's nightshade, isn't it? No. Sacred apple. Something like that. Loco weed. It's bad. That's what I think it is. I'm not really good. I'm not really good with scientific names, which is really bad. But when I was 11, almost 12, my dad and my mom decided that I should go to summer camp. So I spent a week. Bone set. Yeah, bone set I know. I think it's bone set that we have in the yard that comes up every year towards the end of summer. And the bees, the bees and the wasp, they love it. It's either bone set or snake roots. $68 degrees tomorrow. Um, we have hyssop. So, my dad, I had never been away from home. That was my first, like, major being away from home thing. I was not into it at all. There was a guy there who was, he was a scoutmaster, I believe, who was a botanist. I think he was a professor. Sheldon, I missed one plant. One plant. He took me out to test me, and I missed one plant out of I don't know how many. At 11. And you want to know what it was? Up here, we have honey locust, we have black locust. Down there, they have Kentucky coffee tree. The leaves look like a locust. The leaves look like a locust. It was Kentucky coffee tree. I'd never seen it. I had no experience with it. And the thing is, Sheldon, it's always been here. Always. I don't remember a time when I didn't like animals, when I didn't love being outside. I don't have my Chromebook open, otherwise I would show you. I don't think I have. Hold up. Maybe I have a tree book. I don't think I do. Oops. I don't think. Man, that book is stiff. I don't think it'll be in there. Jimson weed. That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, I can't find it. But it looks like a locust. Um I would say my my views on nature have grown. My belief system has changed over the years. Yeah. I don't I still um I don't know. I don't I don't buy into my college professor's theory about me being a shaman in a past life because I don't believe in past lives. But there's definitely something. There's definitely something. Rather, it's something that came with me when I, yeah, I think more so for me. I have made carrion berry pudding. I grew my own mint to make tea. I still have some. I don't use it like I used to because of issues with it now grows in a place where birds kind of poop all over the place. So, yeah. But I have wild raspberry, wild strawberry, wild grape. I could make stuff from multiflora rose. We have stinging nettle, chickweed. Sometimes we get garlic mustard that comes up. There's oak trees, maple trees, silver maple. Um, and yes, you can eat the seeds off of maples. So sometimes we get um there's violets. Sometimes we get lamb's quarter. There's wild onion. What does it look like? Is it like little black dots? We don't, I don't, see, I don't think that's a fungus. I think it's insects. Without seeing it, I don't do much with sassafras. And we also have mulberry. Oh, then yeah, that could be. That sounds like maybe a fungus. I haven't seen that. We have black spot fungus on our maples. But Sheldon, oh, can you, I don't want to ask you to do that cuz I don't want to get in trouble either. Um but I think you can do tea from raspberry. Seems to me. Clovers. So there's a lot of stuff. Curly dock. We have that. I was going to ask you for your phone number, but I don't want to get in trouble by having you put it on to YouTube. We're not supposed to do that. Even though I'm pretty sure there's just one of us in here. I think it's important for a person to know what's in their yard. They need to know what animals live around their yard. They need to know what's poisonous and go from there. If you at least know what's poisonous that's growing in your yard, the rest is easy. I'm at 49%. I'm going to unplug my phone. Unplug that cord. Because I don't want to end this because I'm having fun. But I've got to get YouTube done. I gotta finish. Ow! I've been sitting too long. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about that light. Oops, I don't know what that was. Sorry. We got 3 people now. Oh, I found out today that I have a mako, fossilized mako shark tooth. At least I think that's what I'm doing. You should check out, there's a whole playlist of edible plants. Yeah, I'm doing wintergreen tonight. It's not going to be a long video at all. Hello, everybody. We're just hanging out. Sorry for the up-close image. But I'm probably going to have to sign off. in order to do this. It's a edible and medicinal playlist. And there's also an out in the wild section. That has walks around the yard. What the heck? Come on. On my playlist, there's a section of videos where I taste test fuchsia berry, silver maple seeds, dead nettle. So that's in there. I personally didn't like the maple seeds. Why can't I find... There it is. There are 59, if you're still here, there's 59 edible plants videos on my channel. Some of them are also medicinal plants. But it's worth checking out. Anyway, guys, I need to let you go. Because I need to get some video work done. So, Sheldon S., I will figure out something so that we can discuss stuff, and then we can figure out a way to communicate. Well, I think like it would be better if I had access to all of these plants firsthand, and I don't. Not all of them. Okay. Maybe I'm goofy, but I swear there was just a shadow. But there's a couple of videos that are all about like being out in the yard. Those are the best. How did you send me? How did you send it? How did you send it? Did you send it? I don't see it. Unless... No? You've already... You put it up in chat? Already? Or in... If you're sending it into chat itself, it's not coming through. Either that or I'm not looking in the right place. Hold on, I just got something. I don't know. YouTube might be blocking it if you're sending it via YouTube. Yeah, no, they're not. They're blocking it. YouTube doesn't do phone numbers in chat. Um... Um... I'm thinking. come on. I don't know. But I gotta let you go because I gotta be able to do a recording. You don't do Facebook. You probably don't do Twitter. Instagram? Sheldon, do you do Instagram? Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to think. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know of a way, but Sheldon, I need to talk to you later. I gotta go. Because I gotta get this done so I can get to bed. It was 2 o'clock last night before I got to bed, or this morning. So, I'll talk to you later, ma'am. Take care.